Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, September 30th, the last day of the month. It's about 8 p.m. I'm just getting around to making today's video. I have a great video from Trader Jim. Towards the latter part of the video, Jim asks you, the listeners of the channel, what direction you would like him to take in his videos. I think Trader Jim's his own worst critic. I think everybody here enjoys his videos regardless of the content. But he is reaching out to everyone and wants to hear your comments on what you would like to see in his videos. So be sure to watch it through the end. I was able to get my LeeLoo account squared away, and I have to start over with a qualification, and so I basically came out of the gate with the first trade a winner. I think that's very important, just psychologically speaking. Today I had a feeling the market was going to be volatile based on the price action from last night, so I elected to trade this chart, which is a 500 Heikin-Ashi tick. Before all the live trading here, I showed it in simulation many times with the open range filter, and it certainly came through today, and I could have had a $3,000 target on this chart, and it would have hit its goal, as it was quite a day. So this is only trading one contract, and what I did different is I gave myself a 15 tick pullback before it was a 4 tick pullback. So anyway, this hit its goal and had 1 tick of positive slippage. So really nicely done on this chart. Notice the yellow border. Okay, let's have a look at Trader Jim's video for today.
All right, the 30th of September, 10 to 6 in the morning, line break chart, taking a long, trading 2 contracts, 40 and 80 tick targets, and 750 is the daily target here. So I did not have my coffee yet. Let me try and collect my thoughts so I can explain what's going on here. So when I turned the computer on, I was extremely happy to see that 170 was tested. Now, in yesterday's video and in a number of other videos, I discussed the importance of 170. So yesterday, I was waiting for 280 during the session, which never happened, so I was not able to take a long trade. But overnight, not only did they test the 280 and 250, they got down to that 170. So 170 was tested and then immediately rejected, which is extremely bullish. So when I saw that the line break is going to be taking a long trade because we're coming off a bearish wave here, I immediately enabled it so it can take a long, and easily we're going to get to 280, back up to 280. There might be a hiccup at 250, but as you can see, my second target is actually slightly below 250. So I should be absolutely fine with this trade. What's going to happen next is going to be interesting. The 280 is a done deal. They're going to get there. Now, if they're going to get to 320 and not let go of 320, meaning it's not just going to be a spike of 320 and then down we go. If they can accept 320 and stay above 320, we should be, according to the 30-minute chart, at 450, at 11,450 by the third bar, meaning the third 30-minute bar after the open, means 11 o'clock in the morning my time. So by 11 o'clock, as long as that 320 holds, we should be at 450. And 450 is not going to be it, probably. Because if they can get through 450, then the next zone, the next price completion is 520. So it just might end up being a trend day up. So my plan right now is, well, first of all, I'm going to go get some coffee. That's the first thing. But my plan for the open, if they don't get to 320 before the open, meaning if they're somewhere around 280, 290, 275, I will be using the open range filter on the long side. If, however, they already reached 320 or higher, by the open, then the open range filter will no longer be appropriate. I'm not even sure what to do with all my automated charts. I mean, fully automated charts. Well, because they're bullish now, and I don't want them to take a short trade. So it might be a day without any fully automated templates. Well, other than the one you're looking at, the line break. And then I really would not want it to take a short trade either. So we'll see what's going to happen. This 170 test was excellent overnight. Looking for much, much higher prices, probably a trend day up. I'll just be looking for pullbacks to buy. So if we at 320 or above 320, there will not be an open range filter trade, which means at some point during the day, I'll make another recording, but right now I'm gonna go get that coffee. So I'm gonna leave the recording going. Not gonna do any narration, hopefully just arrive in time to see the OneupTrader hits targets. Okay, so target one hit, looking very solid. Just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna set break evens or anything. It's gonna go straight to the next target and higher. Okay, target two is hit. So, of course, the daily target is 750. We're not there yet. I don't want it to take short trades though. I'll be looking for long trades only. Right, almost missed it. So we had a high of 506 about, and if you remember in the morning, at least I hope I mentioned that the real completion number, the real completion price is 520. So for me, 506 does not satisfy the 520. I anticipate another go at it. I must say, this is a deeper retracement that I anticipated. I actually clicked the OneupTrader when we got to 450. So if you remember in the morning, I was talking about 450 as one of the top numbers to be completed. Well, we broke through it, and then I figured we'll just be retesting it from the top, but the OneupTrader did not qualify a long trade here, which is again the beauty about using the OneupTrader. There's been no qualified long trade here until here. Then finally here there was a qualified long trade. And so definitely a deeper retracement that I anticipated, but I am still bullish. I'd be very surprised if after reaching 170 on a downside and rejecting it, coming all the way to over 500 and then not touch 520 would be extremely surprising. I think they're going to have another go at it. So, I have the OneupTrader on longs. I am bullish. So, they look like they want to form up here. So if they do, this trade will work out. If they break 420, I did not think they would get as low as this, but is it possible we'll see 320 again? Yes, anything's possible. I just think it's unlikely. So as my plan was, all day today I was just buying pullbacks until we reached that 500. So the way I trade is, the way my plan works, the closer I get to a completion number, the more careful I am. So at first I was very bullish, taking every retracement, but when we got to 500 and then 506, that's when I began to be a lot more selective, because even though I don't think 506 satisfies the 520, so far price action kind of tells me that maybe the market does consider 506 to be satisfactory for the 520. Again, I don't believe it's the case. But I can't ignore what's going on in front of me. This is a deeper sell-off than I expected. The normal would have been maybe to get around 500, 506, retrace down to 450, and then come up again. But they went deeper than 450. Not a lot, not a hell of a lot deeper, but it's still lower than I thought they would go. So it's something that I have to keep in the back of my mind. So if this trade does not work out, I just might not want to take another long trade until they really confirm to me that they still intend to go and get that 520. They just don't look very strong here. Come on, guys, take it up. Of course, this is what they do also, right? They want to get all the bulls out, make it seem like they're done with the upside and now they're ready to go lower, and then they're going to take it up. So I'm hoping this is the case here, that this is just a flush. Getting close to first target. Come on. One sharp move higher. Get me out at least out of one contract. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. I think they touched my target and didn't fill me. Wow. I don't even know if I showed the template. Did I show the template? $500 target, 2 contracts. No break-evens, no trailing stops. Here is first target. All right, so first target is in. Nothing changed, really. I still believe higher. This just might have been a flush, but I am aware that since 450 was supposed to be support before, I just hope it won't turn into a resistance now. So we shall see. The thing is, they should hit my overall target even before 450. Come on, guys, fill me. Come on, move up. Don't retrace now. Come on, all the way up to 450. I'll be filled before then. Oh, here it is. I looked away. Here it is. All right, pretty good. So this one is done. Might just be done for the day. It was a really good day. I might take another long, but it has to be really attractive. And I have to keep in mind, I have to really see how they handle the 450. I mean, they should be able to break through it and go up to 520. But I'm not too crazy about the way they're behaving here. It's a little unusual. So I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to put the recording on pause. If anything else looks good, I'm going to take another trade and try and record it. Sorry, did I forget to show the clock and all that stuff? So here it is. Here it is. All right, guys, going to wait. Not like what they're doing here. So while we wait for anything, let's go over the line break chart. So this was the morning trade that recorded. Oops. And So they were up to 600 here, and then there was a quick long over here just to finish up the day. So it's 740 after commissions, and then it hit its target. If it did not hit its target, again, I was not looking for short trades, but the long trade here would have definitely worked out. And then even though I was not looking for short trades, look at this beautiful trade, right? So this would have been a great winning trade, but I'll miss out on some trades. That's okay. I just was not interested in any shorts until 520 was hit. Now, they came to that 506, and now I'm really a bit conflicted. I mean, could it really be that they're not going to try for 520? It's possible, and I tell you, if they can't make it to 520, the sell-off is going to be pretty severe. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I don't have to trade today anymore. I hit my daily target. Let me show you a mistake. But you know, sometimes we get lucky with mistakes, but I'm going to show you this mistake. So this is the 10-minute chart. You've seen me with this chart before, right? So I told you I do not want to take short trades until 520 is hit. Well, 520 was not hit. I just forgot to disable this template. And it took a short trade, and it hit its daily target. So, you know, I guess luck has a lot to do with trading. This trade should not have happened. I should have disabled it because I did not want to take short trades, and I just forgot to disable it. So in this case, it worked in my favor. More often than not, it would not work in my favor. And when I make mistakes like these, I tend to pay for them. This time I didn't. So the 10-minute chart comes through again. And actually, I mean, it only has $100 to go for its daily target of 1,000. Really, if they firm up here and there is a long trade, I'm gonna keep it on because there's no reason not to grab the 100. Like I said, I still believe in a 520. So if they can firm up and go up, that's great. I'll participate on the long side. All right, so indeed the price came back up, and this is the 10-minute chart I showed before that took the short by accident. Well, not by accident, I just forgot to disable it. So anyway, now we have a blue bar, so it's still enabled. So there will be a long trade if we get the 20 tick pullback that this template has. So as long as we get the 20 tick pullback, there's going to be a long trade, which should be quick because just $100 away from the daily target, trading 2 contracts, it would not take much. So just going to wait. Going to see if we're going to get that retracement. By the way, as we wait, maybe you can do me a favor because, you know, there is not a whole lot of communication from you guys, from the viewers. And so I don't really know sometimes which way to take these videos. So if you tell me, what do you prefer to see? Do you prefer to see market analysis as far as, you know, trend, direction, possible prices? Do you prefer to see semi-automated trading, like with the Super Anchor 6 that I've done earlier? Do you prefer to just focus on fully automated templates, like this 10-minute chart, like the line break chart? If you give me a direction, I just might be able to make these videos more interesting. I don't know. Sometimes I think they're pretty dry. Well, trading is dry. Let's face it. I think if trading is exciting, there is something wrong. I don't know if it's supposed to be exciting. So if you can just give me a direction, of course, you know, I always take a like. I appreciate the likes. There've been a lot more likes lately, which is great. But if you give me a direction, just tell me, what do you prefer to see? If you want to see other instruments, I know I focus on the NASDAQ because I feel the NASDAQ. I can really understand the price action of the NASDAQ. But if you want to see something else, I don't know, oil, you know, I can try and work on something with other instruments. It's just that the NASDAQ moves so beautifully. It has such range of motion. Even on sideways days, there is still enough there to hit some very nice targets. But I'm open, you know, so just tell me what is it that you want, and I will try my best to accommodate. We are not getting a retracement. Tell me they're going to go right to 520. If they are going to go right to 520, I think I will disable this template because, not because I think they cannot go through 520, but because I have to follow my methodology, which says that more than 80% of the time, once price completion is hit, there is a reaction the opposite way. So we'll see. Hopefully I get a retracement before that happens. All right. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to just disable it for now. We're just $100 away. It's not worth the aggravation. So it was a great day. Thank you guys again. Leave a comment, and I'll make another video soon.